And you're listening to the WSE Lounge. Hey, this is Kristen Alderson, and you're listening to the WSE Lounge.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor after nearly 3 years to welcome back to the WSE Lounge my good friend who I think the world of. You know her from One Life to Live as Starr Manning, from General Hospital as Starr Manning and ex-Kiki Jerome, the Marvelous Wonderettes as Cindy Lou, and Melange, the LGBTQ TV drama, Kristen Alderson.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It is a great honor to have you back on the show. You are still my favorite soap opera actress of all time.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. The last time we talked on the show, you mentioned about having a dream to be in a Broadway play like Annie, and now you are living that dream as you are now part of the Broadway play in New York called The Marvelous Wonderettes as Cindy Lou. How is it for you living that dream?
Isn't that insane? No, it's more than I could have ever imagined. It is amazing and so much fun, and it was one of the biggest challenges that I've ever faced because I hadn't done theater since I was 5 when I did Annie. And then, I did a little stint on Off-Broadway. I did a guest spot for a weekend for My Big Gay Italian Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't really a musical. It was, I did have one song in it, but it was just to sing Ave Maria in one of the parts. But, yeah, so I hadn't been back to theater since I was 5, so it was very daunting, but a dream come true. And this show in particular, 2 hours long with a 10-minute intermission, and I'm on stage the entire time, singing and doing little dances and stuff, and it's a big show to do and to learn. And I learned it in a very short period of time, and the cast and the crew are just the best people, and I love being back in New York City. New York has always been one of my favorite places in the world, so to be back here and to be with these people has just been such an amazing time in my life. So I'm really happy.
Wow, I know it's got to be extra special for you, because New York, I know, is where One Life to Live was filmed, and being there and having that dream come true, and I know it's got to be a tough task for you though, with doing the play, and I wanted to know how much practice and preparing goes into getting ready for a show.
Well, this is an off-Broadway show, so I think Broadway shows you get more practice usually. With this show in particular, there were 2 days of dance rehearsal and then a day of music rehearsal.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually 2 days of music rehearsal. So, and then a put-in. And the put-in, you go in to rehearse, and I thought that it was, you go on stage, you have your script, you have your script in your hand, and you kind of just walk through the show, because that's kind of what we would do on One Night to Live or on the soap. You always got a walkthrough with your script, and that was not the case. A put-in, a put-in is doing the show full out, and acting as if you're putting it on for a full audience. And I didn't really know that going into it, so I was definitely, you could tell I was a newbie. And then Tom, our amazing producer, gave me some extra time after the put-in, because the put-in, I wasn't necessarily ready. And it was great. He just was like, all right, you just need like 2 more days of rehearsal and then you're in. So, and I was. It was just one of those things where, you know, you got to give yourself time to like really soak it in.
Well,
it's a lot. I mean, learning a 2-hour show where you're on stage the whole time, and we sing about, I think it's somewhere in the 30s of the number of songs that we sing. So, because there's like different medleys and stuff. So, it's a lot of material to learn. And I am used to learning a lot of material, but not necessarily, I've never had to sing and dance and learn lyrics. You know what I mean? Do it all at the same time.
Well, I can't even begin to imagine, you know, learning all that. I mean, that takes a lot of practice, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of memorizing, I'm sure.
It did. It took a lot. It took a lot of memorizing. I was nonstop with my face in the script and listening to music, and I would go to the gym because I was going on the treadmill. I'm not a big gym person, but I needed to get on the treadmill just so that I was used to moving for a long period of time. Like I was like, I need to at least, you know, be able to move and sing and not be winded. So I would be on the treadmill and listening to songs over and over and over again and trying to like do the little movements while I was on the treadmill. So I'm sure I got a lot of looks at the gym, but I didn't care. I probably looked crazy.
Well, hey,
so you gotta do what you gotta do.
At least you learned the craft of the trade, as I say.
Yeah, I think definitely. Like if I were to do another show, I'm more, you know, you if you're not seasoned in that platform, then it's hard to just jump right into it. But now that I've been doing this show, I think I've done at least 35 performances of The Marvelous Wonderess. So I'm feeling pretty good, yeah. Wow.
Speaking of the Marvelous Wonderettes, I'm going to ask this question, and then I'm going to get to fan questions because I got fan questions coming in. Good. Does the Marvelous Wonderettes ever do a tour in different states and cities, or do they just stay basically to Broadway in New York?
They don't. We just stay put. So we are on 42nd and 9th at a building called Cedar Row at the Kirk Theater, and we stay there. So this show has been running for 2 years. Actually, my first day, my premiere night at the Marvelous Wonderess was also their 2-year anniversary. So they threw a big party for both things, which was really exciting. So they've been there for a long time. No plans on touring. They're just located in New York. Our producer Tom lives in New York. He loves New York. He also runs 3 different shows in the same theater. So he needs to keep us all
incredible.
all close together.
Incredible. My hat's off to Tom. I mean, that's incredible.
Oh, he's a busy guy. Tom Dangora, he is insanely talented, and I have so much to thank him for. I mean, he is the biggest One Life to Live fan ever. He has a One Life to Live and All My Children tattoo on his ankle.
I saw that on the party celebration, the Instagram Live. I saw that on the Instagram Live.
Oh, he's the best, and mean, not only is he an extremely fun and funny guy and a sweetheart, but he's very talented. And he called me in and was like, "Hey, would you want to audition for Cindy Lou?" And like I said, I hadn't done theater for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't necessarily ready to take, like, I needed practice in order to get ready to do this 2-hour show. And he just had complete faith in me and was like, "I know that you can do this. I want this for you. Like, I know that you want to be doing this. And, like, you're going to do," like, he just had so much faith in me. And then he brought me over to his show, Melange, which we filmed the pilot for. And that was really fun. Melange is a LGBTQ series that will hopefully be coming out soon, but we filmed a pilot to shop around, and we'll hopefully get picked up by a network and put out a series. So that would be very fun.
Okay, well we'll get into Melange in just a second. Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah.
And I'm so sorry. I sound very sick. I have a sinus infection and have been fighting off tonsillitis, and which is really fun to do when you had 2 shows. Like, I had 2 shows yesterday, and then I have a show tonight, so it's just like, oh. But
well, bless your heart. You know, you're in our prayers, and you know, hope you get to feeling better soon.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I got a fan question for you now. I do not know if I'm pronouncing this name right. From Jawal Kauai says, "I love you, Kristen. My question is, will we see you in any future shows in Netflix, movie theaters, or any YouTube videos?"
I don't think so. I mean, other than possibly Melange, so that's what we filmed last weekend, and I don't know when that would be coming out. Probably not 4 months down the line, but that's something that I will be keeping everyone up to date on, and that might be something that you'll be seeing soon. YouTube-wise, I know I've been saying it for years. I need to make a makeup tutorial because so many people have asked me, and I love makeup and I love doing it, and I really just don't have, like, the setup to do it. I mean, so many beauty bloggers have all of those, you know, they have the perfect lighting and they have all of these things. Like, I don't have any of that stuff, so I would need to figure that out. But eventually I'll get to doing that. And then a friend of mine has this amazing singing Instagram account, and I might be making a little cameo on that soon.
Oh,
so yes, that hasn't happened yet. And I don't want to say what account that is or anything.
Okay.
We haven't done it yet, but that's definitely something that we've been talking about doing for a long time. So hopefully that'll be happening soon.
I want to make a comment real quick, and I want to ask you a quick question related to this question that the fan just asked. The quick comment is, you could do a Kylie Jenner makeup pictorial, because I know you're very fond of Kylie Jenner, and you know, I was very amazed at the Instagram video you did the other day, the story talking about how the lipstick stayed on. I mean, I don't wear lipstick, but I'm just saying, you know, I was amazed how the lipstick stayed on, you know, and, you know, you were talking about it didn't fade and everything, so I was very amazed by that.
See that? I should be getting paid.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Actually, Brie Williamson, who played Jessica on When I Live, she wrote me and she said, "Oh my gosh," she said, I want to buy her lipstick now. You should be getting paid for this. That was such a good commercial. And I really didn't mean, I mean, I have some of Kylie Jenner's other colors, which I do love as well. But the red that I use at the show, for people that don't know what I'm talking about, I use Kylie Jenner's matte lip kit, and it is in the color Mary Jo K, and it is a very, very bright red. But it is just so perfect, and it lasts so long, and it's just, I mean, it's very hard to get off. You have to use a makeup wipe to get it off, but it looks amazing and stays forever and doesn't get on your teeth, and I can't say enough great great things about it. So I just like to spread the word if there's a product that I really like. I've never gotten paid for an ad before, so, which, like, I'd love to, but...
And the question I had related to the fan question, and then we're going to get back into fan questions because we've got a lot coming in. I know we talked about a little bit back, we talked about a possible Lifetime movie with you and Brittany Underwood. Did anything ever develop with that, or no?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
I haven't even talked to Brittany about it since then.
Okay. Okay.
A friend of hers said something. I mean, the thing with Hollywood and LA or the business in general is that a lot of people say things, and they don't always get carried through. And it's not necessarily, the director's fault for it or whatever, but sometimes things just don't get funded or the idea gets lost because of other things coming up. So, no, there wasn't any follow-through with that. I mean, Brittany and I would always love to work with each other, and I'm sure down the line maybe something will happen, but that specific thing never came to fruition. So.
Okay, and Faye Vaughn, she says, and that's actually my mom. She says, "Hi, Kristen. You're a great actress. Do you think you will ever be in another soap opera?"
Well, hi to your mom. Thank you so much. I don't know. I don't want to say no because you never know.
Okay.
And I feel like the second you say no, it happens. So right now, I went out and visited LA for a month in March, and I had so much fun. But I definitely was excited to get back to New York and knew that my place is in New York right now. For whatever reason, you just get different signs and such, and a feeling of where you're supposed to be. And I'm having so much fun in New York, and I love that it's just a short train ride to Philly, and I get to spend time with my family and still do what I love to do. And so the East Coast is really where I want to be, and there aren't any soaps that film in New York. So for right now, I would love to stay here. I have said that I'm open to going back to General Hospital and doing a thing here and there. I don't think that they're interested in that, and that's totally fine. But if they ever were down the line, I would totally entertain it and talk to them. But yeah, I mean, I'm so thrilled being here. So that's kind of where I want to be right now.
Okay. Freddie Colley says hello. Jay Kivani says, "I've seen The Marvelous Wonderettes 3 times, and I'm planning on seeing it again in a few weeks."
Jay is the best. He has been there 3 times. He always comes with a picture of us from the last time, and he is such a loyal fan. And yes, I'm excited for him to come for his 4th time. Yeah, my mom has seen the show, oh my gosh, probably 10 or 11 times at this point. It's a really fun show, and there have been different girls in it, we've had a lot of changes. So I think Jay has probably seen somewhat different in it every show, which changes the show. It makes it
wow.
interesting, and different. So yeah, it's always a different show, so it's fun.
And I had a question come in from Stephen Mark Simon. He said, "Kristen, first, so nice meeting you and your brother a few years back at Daytime Cares. I live in Plymouth Meeting, not far from where you grew up. You have done our city proud. Thank you for being part of the new LGBTQ drama. Question, how is your brother these days? Heard he was given a bill of health. Very, very happy to hear."
Oh, yay. So thank you so much. Philly and Pennsylvania means so much to me. I love it there, and it'll always be home. And my brother is doing rock everywhere. He's doing so great.
That's wonderful.
Yes, he just got a scan scan results on Monday, and the cancer is almost gone.
Oh,
Still there,
great!
but he's
I'm
still in
so glad to
treatment.
hear that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So as long as he's going in and getting good scans, we are happy people. The doctors are very confident that that this medicine will continue working. He only has
Good.
to get it once every 3 weeks, and he doesn't really have any side effects. His hair is growing back. He's able to be young and doing whatever he wants, and no food limits, no any limits, and we're just absolutely thrilled. I mean, I could cry just thinking about it. He's been through so much and been such a trooper.
That is wonderful, wonderful news.
Yeah, I know. So we're very, very, very happy.
And Jay said thanks, Kristen, and Maggie Murphy says hey, Kristen, and Linda. Now I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Linda Bergia Serchili said loved her. She was great with Roger. He was great as her dad, Todd.
Well, hi, Maggie, and hi, Linda, and thank you so much. Yeah, Roger. I mean, like Todd and Starr were a really fun duo. a lot of great scenes between them, and it was fun. Good time.
You know, he's one of the funniest actors. I was watching GH the other day, and they had a courtroom thing, and they got a storyline, and I was going to ask you about what you thought with the storyline going on with your former character Kiki, played by Haley Aaron, and James DePaiva playing Dr. Bench, the sexual assault storyline on there. But before I ask you that, I was going to tell you, the other day he pulled Roger's character Franco pulled the fire alarm, and he runs away, and the police come up and they said, "Okay, now come on with us. We're gonna haul you down to the police." He said, "For what?" And they said, "We're gonna haul you down to the police station." He said, "For what?" They said, "We caught you on the camera." So, and he just acted so funny and stuff. I mean, it was hilarious. I mean, he's just such a hilarious character. And
he has great comedic timing. He's very natural. It's very funny.
He does. And what are your thoughts on that storyline with Kiki and Dr. Bench?
Well, when we had a little mini one like to the reunion, Brittany Underwood and I put it together out in Los Angeles and invited everyone that we knew was out there in LA, and it was a great turnout. So many people came, and we had so much fun. And Cassie DePaiva and Jimmy DePaiva were two of the people that came, and Jimmy was like, "Thank God you are not Kiki right now. That would be so awkward." I mean, Jimmy has known me since I was 6 years old, and I used to sleep over their house, like with Cassie. Like, Cassie has a stepdaughter, Dreama, and her son, JQ. And I was close with both of them, so I would come over and have sleepovers. And so he has known me since I was so little.
Oh, my goodness.
And he was like, "Thank God I didn't have to kiss you, or that would be so weird." And we were like, "Oh my gosh!" So we were very, very relieved that it wasn't me portraying Kiki right now. For that reason alone. And so, I mean, Haley Aaron, Haley is one of the sweetest people that I've met, and she was so gracious and wonderful when she stepped in to the role of Kiki, and any time that I visited the set afterwards, she was so excited to see me, and she's just the coolest girl, and we get along so well. And she came over to my house a few times. Like, we're very cool with each other, and I was just so excited because I knew, leaving the role of Kiki, that whoever came would be able to do so much more with the character than I was able to do, because people at the end of the day saw me as Starr, and I think Kiki was definitely super different in the beginning, but at the end of the day, people wanted to see me as Starr. So I knew that if I left, someone would be able to bring Kiki back to how she was originally supposed to be portrayed, and I feel like Haley just came in and made her own, And then for them to give Haley such an emotional storyline. I mean, she's had one emotional storyline after the next, but this is definitely a huge undertaking, especially with the Me Too movement. And she's been able to do such beautiful work with it. So I'm really happy that they're able to portray this storyline and to help girls feel more powerful and that they're not alone. And I think it's great. So.
I think it's awesome, and I agree with everything you just said. She has took on the character of her own, and I mean, you did a good job, as Kiki, but like you said, everybody sees you as Starr Manning. I mean, because that's your character, and I've also got my One Life to Live custom made T-shirt, everybody, as you can see right here, representing One Life to Live. Okay, Mary McGuire said she has grown up to be a beautiful girl woman.
Thank you, Mary.
And Maggie says, I love you, I want to see you. That's Maggie Murphy. And Maria Delano says, I've seen Wonderettes once, and I'm going again Labor Day weekend.
Yes, it's my friend Maria. She and I actually met at a Boston fan event, and she is so insanely sweet. She took a trek to come see me in the Marvelous Wonderettes.
Wow.
She traveled a very long way.
Well, that's wonderful right there. That's a true friend right there.
Oh no, seriously, and she's so sweet, and we get along so well. So I'm so excited she's coming. I believe for her birthday. So so yeah. Great.
Well, that'll be
looking
great.
Looking forward to seeing you, Maria.
Says she's looking forward to seeing you, Maria. And I was just telling Maria you were looking forward to seeing her.
Yeah.
And
my mom just texted me. We're redoing my backyard, and we have she's looking at rugs. So I didn't know if you heard a thing on my end, but it was just my mom texting me. She's like, "Do you like this rug?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, we'll just let you know.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. And I hope y'all do a good job and get it how you want with your backyard and everything, redoing it and everything.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. And Maggie Murphy said that you follow her. I guess that's on Twitter. I guess it may be. And I saw an Instagram. Okay, speaking of your mom, I saw an Instagram story last week where Eddie's girlfriend had a cure for the hiccups. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, she was demonstrating that, and then your mom was showing how to drink a margarita, and I just thought that was so funny. I mean,
my mom was trying to show her way of curing a hiccup.
Oh, her way to cure. Okay, because I seen her reach for the cup and go into the drink, and I was like, oh, she's showing how to drink a margarita. Okay.
No, she was so Sylvia's way of curing the hiccups was this breathing technique, and then my mom's way of curing the hiccups is drinking, is flipping your head upside down and drinking from the opposite end of the cup. So she was trying to show us that, but with her martini glass, which was hilarious and was ridiculous. So we were just cracking up about it. But she was showing another hiccup technique. Hiccup cure, yeah.
This kind of ties into the fan question from Jay Keevy. She says, "How are your dogs?" And I also wanted to know how many years apart are Mickey and Puka.
Okay, so my dogs are so great. They're adorable and the best boys. Obsessed. They are Puka and Mickey. Puka is 9 years old, and Mickey is 2 years old. Puka's birthday is in June, and Mickey's birthday is in April. So they just turned their ages. 2 and 9, and they're both Shih Tzus, and they're so well behaved. They are so different. Puka is very serious. He is very laid back and sort of lazy. But yet, when you look in Puka's eyes, you know exactly what he's thinking. He gets everything that he wants because he just can look at you or make a sigh or you just know what he wants. With Mickey, he is energetic. He has a lot of energy. He loves being in everyone's business. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on here? What's going on there? Like, he's everywhere. In the middle of the night, he bounces from everyone's bed. Like, he'll sleep in everyone's bed at least, like, for a half hour. Like, at some point. Like, he has to have access to all the beds. Like, Mickey is a mover. He likes he likes making sure that each person feels special and gets their time with him. He also, like, if you look in Mickey's eyes, there's nothing really going on. Like, with Puka, you feel like you could just feel his soul. You can feel exactly what he's thinking. With Mickey, you're like, what are you thinking? I don't even know what you're thinking. Are you thinking anything? Like, what's going on in there? Like, nothing. It's very funny. But Mickey's more affectionate. He'll cuddle up to you. He, like, loves snuggles. And Puka is like, nope, I'm going to be on the other side of the bed. Bye. Like, unless he, like, is cold and, you know, he'll cuddle up to me in the morning or something. But, yeah, they're very different, but precious. And neither of them bark a lot. Like, they don't bark at all. So, I mean, Mickey only, like, barks if, like, one of us comes home. But if, like, a random person shows up at the door, he won't bark. So, they both, like, don't bark at all. Yeah, it's great. But they're not barkers.
That's weird that they bark if one of y'all show up, but if a stranger shows up, they don't bark.
Well, Puka doesn't bark if we show up.
Okay.
Mickey barks. So, like,
okay.
If he sees my mom outside, he'll be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, he's just excited. And then if someone random shows up, Mickey's just like, oh, who's that? Like, he's excited, but he doesn't bark about it.
I want to ask you, how is Kylie doing?
Kylie is doing so well. Kylie is my cousin's daughter who I usually babysit twice a week, but take her to daycare. But now that it's summer, her dad's a teacher, so he's home with her for the summer, so she doesn't need someone taking her. But we actually just had a vacation for a week where my aunt and my cousins, they have a condo, and then my mom and us, like, we all have our condo, and then my uncle has, like, another condo, and then and it's like, all the condos are, like, 3 blocks away from each other. So we just did that, and we had so much fun, and I also have 2 other little cousins who are 5 and 4 years old, and Kylie just turned 3. So a 3 and a 4 and a 5-year-old, they're all girls, Tammy, Jordan, and Kylie. And they're all just adorable. But Tammy and Jordan live a little further away, so I don't get to see them as often. But I was just with all 3 of them, and they were so cute. We got to spend the whole week, and we played at the beach, and, you know, it was really fun.
Well, that's good to hear. And Kylie looks so much like you in the face. I can't get over that.
Do you want to hear something so funny? So
yeah.
When I first moved home, Kylie was just born the summer that I lived in. I was still living in LA, and shortly after she was born, I was like, I wasn't there that much for, like, when Cammy and Jordan had just been born, and, like, my other cousins on my dad's side, and I was like, I want to be able to, like, really, like, watch Kylie grow up and, like, be there for that. And I mean, there were so many other factors why I wanted to move back home, but it was one of the things. And so I moved home in September. She was born in August. I moved home in September, and, you know, like, Chad and I broke up, like, in September. And there were a couple people online, because I was posting pictures of Kylie all the time and stuff. Like a year later, when I started babysitting her, and they were like, I bet you that Kristen got pregnant, and that's why she moved home, and she had the baby, and Kylie is actually her and Chad's daughter.
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's what people would say, and they were like, I'm telling you, she looks just like Kristen. It's Kristen and out of it. And we're like, oh my God. I'm like, do you really think that Chad would let his daughter live in Philly and like him not have anything to do with her? Like, that's insane.
That is so funny.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, Kylie's mine, I guess, you know. It's very funny.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
It was a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Speaking of Chad, I saw on his Instagram that he just got out of the hospital yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it was for though. I saw he was in a wheelchair and he had a big old jug of water or something he had to drink.
Oh jeez, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was it like for you when you got the call to be a part of the LGBTQ TV drama Melange? Or is it Melange? Did I pronounce it right? Melange?
You pronounced it right.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Melange.
Okay, Melange, okay.
I didn't get a call, so Tom is Tom Dangora, who is our producer for The Marvelous Wonderettes, our producer and director for The Marvelous Wonderettes.
Mm-hmm.
He is the executive producer of Melange and the writer and the creator. So I knew when I signed up for Marvelous Wonderettes that this was something that he was planning on doing this summer, and he asked me to be a part of it as soon as he met me. So he was like, I have a plan for this. I want you to do the Marvelous Wonderettes, and then in the summer we're doing this show. So I knew about it months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just so impressed that he got everything together so quickly. I mean, you hear so many people that say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, and then it doesn't really happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it happen. So I was very excited to be a part of it. I can't say too much about the show.
Okay.
But melange means mixture, mixing in French, and it is basically an all-inclusive show that includes, everyone in the LGBTQ, and it is very exciting. There's a great cast, a great cast in it, and I'm sort of going around my words because I don't know exactly what I can and can't say.
Okay,
but,
well, are you allowed?
So many,
Are you allowed to reveal what character you'll be playing, or you're not allowed?
I'm probably not. My character is a little mysterious, and even in the first episode, you don't really get to know who she is.
Okay.
I mean, you get to know sort of the idea, but she's a bit of a mystery. But we did do some filming in Times Square. I did post something on Instagram about that, which was so insane and so cool. We were just filming some outdoor shots, and Times Square was down the street, and Tom and our director, Gary Donatelli, they were like, you want to take a walk to Times Square? We have some time. And we're like, sure. So it was a group of probably 20 of us all running down the street filming in Times Square, and people were taking out their phones and taking pictures, and they're like, what's going on? What is this? Who is that? What's going on? What show is this for? So it was like an experience that I've never had. It was very exciting. So definitely an awesome New York moment, and the footage should be really cool when it comes out. So
okay, and what's it like for you acting with Morgan Fairchild?
I didn't get to act with her.
Okay.
I didn't even get to really meet her. I saw her from a distance, but we aren't in any scenes together.
Okay, and Jay says, do you have any scenes with your One Life to Live castmates in Melange?
I can't give it away.
Okay,
so,
okay. That's fine.
I really can't talk
I understand.
much about it.
I understand. Now this I know you can't talk about. The late Agnes Nixon. She was, as I mentioned to Catherine Hicklin, whenever she had her own a while. But okay, I'm sorry. When let me get this straight. Okay, the late Agnes Nixon, as I mentioned to Catherine Hicklin, when I had her on a while back. I'd mentioned to her that the late Agnes Nixon, she was the first soap opera writer to introduce the gay and lesbian storylines into One Life to Live. And I look forward to hopefully seeing Melange on a digital platform or TV. And I know that Tom had mentioned, I believe it was on Instagram Live, about hopefully having it on Amazon or TV or Hulu or Netflix, something like that. So I think that would be great to have. And Agnes Nixon, she was the first one to introduce that into a storyline platform.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Agnes Nixon is one of Tom Dangor's idols, and he definitely would love to continue her legacy, to continue her goals to really make television more inclusive or streaming platforms more inclusive. I mean, the thing, it's we're getting better, and there's improvement every day. So yeah, I mean, like, that's something that Tom has always admired about Agnes Nixon, and that she was able to bring, and he wants to just continue that, and have that in his show.
Okay. And can you tell, now this is the funny part, folks. Now, if you got any questions or comments, please leave them below. Invite your friends. We're talking to Kristen Alderson from One Life to Live, the Starr Manning, and Starr Manning on General Hospital, ex-Kiki Jerome on General Hospital, in a new series, the LGBTQ TV drama Melange, and also Cindy Lou in the Marvelous Wonderettes. Can you tell us about your bus ride with the drunk passenger in front of you?
Oh my gosh. Sure. I was taking the train with another girl who is my friend Amy, who is our wonder study at the Marvelous Wonderettes, which means that she can play every character in the show, which is insanity to me, because the show is so difficult to learn even one character, let alone all four of them. But she can play all four. And anyway, we took the train home, and it was a packed train, so we sat in one of those seats that are 2 and 2, but the two seats face each other. So it's like your two seats face the other two seats. And we didn't think that anyone was going to sit across from us, but they did. And it was this very drunk woman and another woman who was probably tipsy as well, but not as drunk as the other woman. And she was a little older than the girl who was very drunk. And it was just very interesting. I mean, I love live tweeting things because I get a kick out of when people live tweet things.
Yeah.
So it was something that the quotes that were coming out of her mouth and the things that she was saying were just too funny not to tweet about it. But I was making sure that people knew that I wasn't making fun of her.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not all of us have been there, but I've certainly been there when I've gotten too drunk and I'm sure made a bit of fool out of myself in public. So it was really just, I was laughing along with her, not at her, but it was very entertaining. She just kept saying, she kept saying sorry to the girl that brought her there, and the girl who brought her on the train was not mad at her at all, but she just, when you're drunk, you're like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So she was like, I'm so sorry, are you sure you're not mad at me? Are you sure? Okay, you're an angel. You're an angel. And then she was like, are we there yet? I have to go to the bathroom so bad. And then she kind of seemed like queasy because she was going backwards, and then we were like, please don't throw up on us. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it was quite the experience, but I didn't want to leave. I mean, eventually the train kind of emptied out and she was still there, but I felt bad moving my seat because I kind of wanted to hear. So I was like, oh, I'll give you guys more space. I'm going to go to this next row. And I just went to the next row so I could still listen. But I got off the next row. But it was very, and I never understood how they were related. That's what got me. Like, it was very weird. Like, it seems like she kind of knew the woman who took her back, but, like, she kind of seems like she didn't, and the woman was, like, kind of a caretaker, but at the same time, like, they knew the same friends, but they weren't the same age group, and she was like, oh, is Peter picking us up? And she's like, yeah, Peter's picking us up. And she's like, oh, you're a saint. I'm like, what? Like, who? How are they related? Like, I can't figure this out. Like, and they were like, did you have fun tonight? And they, like, took a picture. It was very weird. I was like, what is this relationship? Like, it was very weird.
Oh, my goodness.
So.
Well, I always enjoy reading your tweets on your train rides because you've had a lot of fun ones. I mean, I just get a kick out of them. I just laugh. I just okay. We got another question. It says it's not a question, comment. It says Cody tells me, says, hi Kristen, I wish I could meet you someday.
Hi Cody, I wish so too. Come and see the Marvelous Wonderette.
And it's actually playing in New York on Broadway.
Well, it's technically off Broadway, but yeah.
Yeah, off Broadway. What was it like for you when the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl?
Oh my goodness, it was insane. It was you feel the love for the Eagles all year round. Like, it's something that is so a part of Philadelphia, and it's been a part of me growing up there. And I've been wearing Eagles gear forever, and so has everyone that I've ever known, that lives in Philly. It's very much a sports town. So my mom and my brother and my dad, like, we're such huge sport fans. Like, we're such big Eagles fans, and that's my favorite, like, sport to watch. And we've gone to games, and we're just huge fans. And when it was coming down to the wire, and they just kept winning all the playoff games, and they kept winning, and it was just so exciting. I mean, my brother, he started his treatment, his first day. Can you hear the sirens in New York?
Okay.
The first day of my brother's treatment, not the first day of my brother's treatments, but the first Eagles game that aired on television was while my brother was in the hospital. And so he basically watched, like, every single Eagles game from his hospital bed. Like, I would come over and we would order pizza or, eat whatever he was allowed to eat at the hospital. And we would, bring his jersey and hang up his jersey in the room. And, like, we would all be, like, shouting. Like, we made it fun.
Yeah.
Like, my cousins would come over and watch the game and stuff in his hospital room. And and that was like, we went through a lot in that season, with my brother and all of the things that he was going through. And so then my mom's friend got my brother and I playoff tickets. And it was for the Eagles-Falcons game. And it was the third game before they won the Super Bowl. And we went to the tailgate, and by then, like, my brother was, like, healthy. Like, he felt good. He felt good enough to go to the tailgate. It was just him and I that went together, and we met a bunch of people at the tailgate, and we just had so much fun, and the game was so intense, and we were screaming, and it was down to the wire, and they won, and Eddie just, like, burst into tears. It was the sweetest thing.
Oh.
I think, like, it was just so emotional because to go from, like, a place where he watched, like, the first game in his hospital bed to, like, then being there in person and being able to, like, cheer for them, like, it was just so amazing. And such a moment for, like, him and I, too, that, like, I was there for that. And so then for them to go on and win the Super Bowl, it was just the perfect season. It was the perfect ending to everything that we had been through, and the city too. I mean, I was almost so nervous because I thought if they lose, what is the city gonna do? I mean,
yeah.
We were so desperate to win that I didn't know what could happen, like, if we lost. So it meant a lot. I mean, I showed up I showed up at like this bar restaurant that we would have a seat for the Super Bowl at 11 o'clock in the morning because my mom was worried that we wouldn't be able to like get the right seat at the restaurant. So she had me go and sit at the restaurant from 11 a.m. until the game.
I think I saw that on the Instagram story, and you said, "Look at this restaurant," and there wasn't nobody sitting there.
I was drinking coffee at the bar restaurant at 11 a.m. to watch the table.
Well, I gotta say that I'm from Georgia, and I was a Falcons fan my whole life. But then when I seen the Philadelphia Eagles' heart and spirit, and that they said, they said prayers and praying to God, and I had never seen a football team like that, and I became a Philadelphia Eagles fan, from that day forward. When they did that, I thought, man, this is an awesome team, and when my dad was living, he said, when we watched the game, and he wasn't feeling too good, but he watched the game, and he said, that Nick Foles guy, he said, that guy's good, and he even recognized, that he thought it was really cool, that they prayed to the Lord and all that, and it was just awesome, and
it was a miracle season for sure, and I think everyone, even if you weren't an Eagles fan, were rooting for the Eagles. Like you said, I mean, their story and their to lose their most Wentz, who was their most valuable player, and then to go on and for Nick Foles to step up the way that he did, and for the team to not get discouraged and to keep having faith, and it was so exciting. And then I was able to be there. At the parade down in Center City in Philadelphia, which was insane. It was so much fun, and it was great. It was great.
I got another message from fan Barbara Ann Mellon says hello, and Brandon Christian McCoy says hi.
Hi.
And I know that I've just got just a few more questions, Kristen, and that's all I've got, because I know you got a schedule to be on, and I don't want you to hurt your voice or anything. I know that you like Taco Bell, and so do I. I love the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Have you ever had that?
I haven't. I always get the 7-layer burrito with no tomato, the chicken cheese quesadilla, and the Chipotle chicken griller.
Oh, okay. I get the Crunch.
Now I can't have it. I haven't had it in such a long time because I've had acid reflux.
Oh, okay.
And if you have acid reflux, it spills in your vocal cords, and then you can't sing.
Oh, okay.
So,
I got you.
I cannot eat the way that I used to eat. It's so sad. But, like, no soda for, I mean, it's good, it's healthy, but, like, no soda for me. And for me, that's, like, what made my Taco Bell experience is, like, you have the Chipotle chicken griller, which is spicy, the chicken cheese quesadilla, which is spicy, and then you cool it off with a ice cold Diet Pepsi. And if I can't have a Diet Pepsi with my Taco Bell, I can't have it.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste the same or something.
Shannon Marie Morrison, welcome. Now, I didn't know if you knew this or not, but Jessica Morris, who used to act with you, I actually run her official Facebook fan page on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, after I had her on one day for an interview, I said, "Do you have your own fan page?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, I can make you one." She said, "Oh, great," So, I run her fan page for her, and I know you keep in touch with Robin and Cassie from One Life to Live, but I was wondering, do you ever keep in touch with Erica Slezak?
I haven't talked to her in a really long time, but she called and left us a message when Eddie was diagnosed, and it was a very, very sweet message. And she's just one of those people that I know would be there. If I called her, I should definitely give her a call. But no, I'm not in touch with her as I am Robin. I'm literally staying at Robin's house as we speak. I'm sitting in Robin's house.
Well, tell Robin I said hello.
I will. She made me breakfast this morning, which was insanely delicious. And yeah, no, Robin and I are so close, and Cassie and I are so close. And but I mean, I would be close to Erica as well. She just lives in Connecticut, and she's a little further away, so I don't, really get to see her.
Well, that's so cool. What's Robin doing now? I mean, is she still acting or?
She is a big real estate woman. She keeps busy with that. She's back and forth from coast to coast, and she's keeping herself busy. She's amazing. She's the best.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. And Maggie Murphy says, "Love my Kristen." And the WSC Lounge podcast page, that's one of the other admins on the page, said, "Hey, what are your okay? We already talked about okay. I got 3 more questions for you, and that's it on my end. Okay, wait a minute. I got another question for you coming from a fan. Jay says, "Would you consider doing another play in the future?"
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the plan. I don't have an agent at the moment, but my plan is to get an agent and to audition and to see what other things come up for after this. I'm having such a blast doing this show, and right now this schedule really works great for me. But you never know how long shows will last, or it's always good to have something else or to be working on something else, because I'm only doing this show 3 days a week, so I could possibly do something else along with it. So it's important for me to keep myself out there. So I'll be getting an agent soon, and I would love to do another show. Oh, hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm getting called by Robin.
Oh, okay.
I'm supposed to go shopping with Robin. She said we're leaving in 4 minutes.
Okay. Well, we'll be wrapping this up very soon. I promise. Tell Robin we'll be wrapping this up very soon. I wanted to.
The boss has spoken.
Yes. The Marvelous Wonderettes, is that available on DVD?
It is not. No.
Okay.
It's not available on DVD. No.
Okay, and let's see. Another quick question. Now that ABC has the rights to One Life to Live and AMC again, do you think Starr Manning will show up on GH again?
That, like I said, it's not up to me.
Okay.
I would be willing to do it, but no, it's never been offered to me.
Okay, last 2 questions. Tell Robin I'm hurrying fast. Okay, last 2 questions. How was it working with Anthony Geary on GH?
Oh, it was amazing. He is so talented and obviously a legend, and I was so thrilled to have scenes with him, and he was so sweet, and he's so down to earth, and a constant professional, and yeah, I mean, I can't say enough good things. He was fantastic.
Okay, and the last question on my end, and then I'm going to tell you a comment that the fans left. Do you think there will ever be a One Life to Live reunion movie like there was with Knox Landon?
Well, I mean, that would be unbelievable. It would be amazing. I would love that. One Life to Live. So if it were up to us, if it were up to the cast, we would be making that happen if we had the rights. But the rights cost a lot of money, and yeah, I mean, that's not anything that's in the near future, I don't think.
Okay.
But it's something that I'm pretty positive everyone would be on board to do. I mean, the one thing that, like, I just love that everyone loved the show. Everyone loved doing One Life to Live, and it was a big family, and so I think everyone would love to,
Okay, and Jay said you know I'll be there when you do, talking about your play in the future. And Maggie says would love to see the show.
Great.
And last but not least, because I know you got to go, is there anything you would like to promote?
That I'd like to promote?
Yes, anything you'd like to promote?
No, just to come see Brett. We do 2 shows on Wednesday, 1 show Thursday night, and 1 show Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And you can use the code TRSTARR Starr TR Starr for 40% off.
TRSTARR.
Yep, TRSTARR.
And that's T as in Tom, right?
Yep, T as in Tom.
Okay. RSTARR. Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank you so much for coming back to the WSE Lounge, Kristen, after almost 3 years. It was an honor to interview you today and talk to you and give Robin my best. And hope y'all have a great time shopping and have a great rest of your week. And I'll be sure and share this to Twitter so that your followers can go back and listen to this great interview.
Perfect, and thank you so much to everyone who's listening. Thank you to you, Brian, for being such a great friend over the years and for being so supportive. And thank you to everyone listening. And yeah, thank you.
Okay,
it was my pleasure.
You're very welcome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I want to let you know that was Kristen Alderson, formerly Starr Manning of One Life to Live, ex-Kiki Jerome on General Hospital, Starr Manning on General Hospital, future in the future TV drama LGBTQT TV drama, and also, let me make sure I said that right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. The LGBTQ TV drama. Sorry about that. Melange. And also Cindy Lou and the Marvelous Wonderettes on Broadway. So, I hope you'll join me next time for the WSC Lounge. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break and let Hudson West close the show out. And I'll see you next time on the WSC Lounge, and I'll be announcing tomorrow I'll be announcing next week's guest on the WSC Lounge. It'll be a singer coming to the WSC Lounge.
Hey guys, it's Treasure recording on this Trinity Bell Aiken, and you're with...
I apologize about that. I don't guess I have the... Oh, that's right. Well, I'm sorry about that. Sorry. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Great show. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Got a little bit mixed up in the commercials.
I played Marie on Days of Our Lives and Crazy Aunt Charlene on General Hospital for Charles, and you're listening to WSE Lounge. Great show. Hello, this is Hudson West who plays Jake Weber on General Hospital, and you are listening to the WSE Lounge. Thank you.
And thank you, as Hudson West says. So long, everybody. See you next time on the WSC Lounge.